If you want to avoid having your locks breaking and thinning, then you have come to the right place, because in today's video, I am going to help you do exactly that. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Zintle, and on this channel, we talk all things locks, lifestyle, and hopefully share a few laughs. So today I'm back with another lock video. We'll be discussing lock maintenance. We are going to be talking about things to avoid to ensure that your hair is healthy and happy. Avoid retwisting or manipulating, styling, whatever it is. Avoid doing it when your hair is dry. Okay, make sure that you have a water bottle if you want to style your hair or dampen your hair if you're about to retwist your hair. But make sure whatever you'll be doing to your hair, do not do it on dry hair, because if you retwist your hair or if you style your hair while it is dry, it is very brittle at that point. It is very brittle in that form, so you do stand the chance that you will actually break your hair. So make sure that you're moisturizing your hair or you're dampening your hair before you do any type of manipulation to it. Don't over retwist your hair. You don't need, especially if you don't have mature locks or thicker locks, you do not need to be retwisting your hair every day or even every week. Okay, you don't need to be retwisting your hair all the time, because that will lead to your hair becoming thin and weak and eventually breaking off. Your hair needs to be allowed to breathe in order for it to do what it needs to do. So you don't need to be retwisting your hair every single week or every single day. That amount of tension is not good for your hair, and it will lead to breakage, and it will lead to thinning of your hair as well. So be reasonable when you're retwisting. I go for months without retwisting. Before my last retwist, which I have a video of me doing my retwist for the first time since lockdown. Yeah, it was more than 6 months, and before that it was probably 3 years. So literally your hair will be fine, your hair will do what it needs to do, your hair will still be neat, it will still lay the way that it's supposed to lay, but you don't need to be applying that amount of pressure on your hair. And then, much like the previous point, tight retwisting or doing those tight styles. You know those styles that they do for you at the salon after you finished retwisting? They offer to do an updo style of some point, and I know, okay, those styles, they keep your retwist intact for a longer amount of time, but they put tension on your hair, and they put a lot of high tension on your hair, and that you do not want. If you start seeing pimples coming out from your edges, girl, do not be afraid to take that thing down. If your retwist is too tight, my darling, don't be afraid to wash that thing out. I know it's a waste of money and you spend a lot of money on your hair probably, but don't. Like, this is why I actually prefer doing my hair myself, because I can sort of determine the tension that I want to apply on my hair. The last time I went to the salon, the loctician wanted to take my edges and lock them in. He wanted to plait my edges and then plait all the way back and then lock my edges into my hair, and I was like, no honey, no, we don't do that here. So make sure that even if you're at the loctician, don't be too afraid to tell the loctician, please apply less pressure, please don't be afraid to speak up, because you will be the one who will have to deal with the breakage and the thinning down the line when your hair has eventually just taken the turn for the worst. And trust me, I know because it has happened to me, and I am still recovering from all of the things that were done to my hair. So don't be afraid to tell your loctician, no, you're applying too much pressure. If we are low, don't be afraid, sis, to walk out of that door. You need you need to be assertive, and you need to stand up for your hair. Because if you don't stand up for your hair, then they're just gonna do whatever they want to do to your hair. Okay, so don't be afraid to say, no booty, I don't want the style today, or no, you're applying too much pressure, or can you please, it's your hair, you're the one who has to wear it. So do not be afraid to stand up for your hair. Guys, it got to the point, I've always known that I don't like going to salons, which is why it took me like 3 years in between retwists, because every time I go do my hair, I already know that I need 1 or 2 panados that night, because I won't even be able to function, because my hair is just, it's sore, it gives me a headache. It's just, that is your body telling you that your hair should not be that tight. Your hair should not be that tight. So try as much as possible to do low tension hairstyles. If you would like to see a low tension hairstyles video, give this video a like, or DM me, tweet me, whatever, and I will show you. Like today I'm rocking a low tension hairstyle. It literally took me 2 seconds. So if you would like to see more low tension hairstyles that you can rock, please give this video a thumbs up. I spoke about this one in the mistakes I have made video. Braids and weaves. Hey guys, I know it's very tempting, especially when your hair is not as long as you want it to be, where you can start doing like all of this versatility and all of that stuff. It's very tempting to just opt for doing braids and putting on weaves just to switch it up, just to switch it up a little bit. And I did fall into that trap, and the result was that, first, from the braids, because the braids were applying tension like on my actual lock, it caused indentations on my lock. So basically indentations are like they had indentations in certain parts of my hair, and then I found that my hair was growing away from each other, so it started to pull away from each other. So the bonds in my actual lock were getting weaker and weaker and weaker, up until such a point that I had locks like right here at the ends. They were falling off. I could be just chilling, and literally you could see a lock dangling there or holding on for dear life, and I just had to cut all of those little dangly pieces off. And for me it was horrific, because I worked, it has been a long time for me to grow my hair. So literally you can just see, this is from braids. So this is what I'm talking about, if you can see. So the braids cause your hair to grow apart from each other. This one actually broke off, so I literally had to take this and then reattach it, because I was like, I'm not gonna lose this one. So I tried to reattach it, but then now I still have to fix it, because look what braids did to my hair, you guys. years later, this is what braids did to my hair. And that is exactly what will happen. And then in terms of weaves, I was a weave stan, okay? And what ended up happening is that the thread, I think it was wool that they used as thread, the thread that they used would get stuck in my hair. So like I had a point where I had like pieces of thread dangling in my hair, and it just was not a cute vibe. So as far as possible, try to stay away from any sort of extensions that you're going to put on your hair. Something that I can suggest are glueless wigs, but you know, use your judgment within reasonable. Use your judgment, because you also don't want pressure on your hairline. So I don't know, if you like those styles and you're willing to risk it, go for it. But I am showing you now, years later, that those things were not worth it. Yes, I felt cute at the time, and yes, I felt like I was killing it, because I was both having my locks and having all of these styles on. But now that I actually want to wear my locks as they are, the damage has just put a bitter taste in my mouth. So the damage is not sweet, and now I have to deal with it. These are some of the most basic things that you can do in order to avoid having your locks from breaking and thinning. And today in the comment section below, I would like to know, are you guys actually liking my lock videos? Like, are you liking my lock videos? Let me down in the comment section below. Also, if there's other things that you would like me to try, or other videos that you would like to see from me, also leave those down in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.